From Tayumba, Serengeti Province, the former lightweight world champion, former super bantamweight world champion, former featherweight world champion, former super featherweight world champion, former lightweight world champion, former light welterweight world champion, and reigning, defending WBO welterweight champion of the world, the fighting pride of the Philippines, Manny Pacquiao!
Long and curious career in the sport. He's had a lot of other good fighters as well. Marquez is his prize pupil of the moment. And Harold had to score the first 3 rounds. Okay, Jim. 29-25, 2 rounds to 1. Manny Pacquiao. Jim, that first round was a 10-6 round. You get an extra point when you knock a guy off his feet. You get 2 extra points when you knock him off his feet twice. You get 3 extra points for putting him off his feet 3 times. So, subtract 3 from 10-9, you get a 10-6 round. Manny Pacquiao, 2 rounds to 1. Pacquiao trying to just barge through Marquez with that left hand again. You heard Beristain trying to build Marquez's confidence, telling him he's won the second and third rounds.
And my man, I actually thought he may have won that second round. I thought he won the third round, but the second round was even questionable. Well, the point is, it's a competitive fight at this stage again, provided he can stay away from the straight left hand.
Watch the foot, ahora con el pie abajo.
Marquez now in the counter-punching style that got him here.
And you notice Pacquiao was throwing his left hand with so much power, he was getting off balance and was getting countered a lot with Marquez. So now he slowed up by throwing his left hand without extending it all the way where he won't leave himself exposed as much as he was earlier in the last 2 rounds.
Larry's point is right on target. Gradually, moment by moment, they're edging toward fighting more Marquez's fight than Pacquiao's fight.
Absolutely. So once again, every time he throws the left hand now, Marquez is trying to counter him.
So round 1 produced the shock factor. You can say you understand. You can think you understand. I know how fast he is. I know how powerful he is. But you don't know for sure until it's in front of you. And clearly, Manny Pacquiao was faster and more powerful than Juan Marquez was ready for. Since that time, Marquez has gotten his feet on the canvas.
But I think he got caught with that straight left before he got adjusted to the left-handed rhythm, and he never recuperated. The second knockdown and the third was simply because he was still half-dazed. Now he seemed to realize that he's getting hit mainly with just 1 punch, and he seems to be focusing on concentrating on avoiding that left hand, just like he did here. And as a result of that, Pacquiao is having a problem now because his entire style is off of the left hand.
Still with his great speed, and he is able from time to time to get in, land the left, and then get back out. There's a hard right hand by Marquez that jolted Pacquiao. And Pacquiao, when jolted, wants to fight back immediately.
That's a man that loves his job.
Manny, listen to me. You're single punching out there. He's not being effective, then you let him lead you. Let's get your head over and back him up with the jab and there's no combinations, okay? Okay. Alright? Remember, that hook's a good shot for you. Go with the hook and then the uppercut behind it, okay? Okay. Alright? More than 1 shot. You hear me? Yeah. Deep breath. Let's go, guys.
Marquez trained in the mountains of southern Mexico at 16,000 feet. He was running in the snow. And perhaps that kind of effort is what kept him
going through the travails of the first round or two.
When I trained Julio Cesar Chavez in Mexico, we trained at 8,000 and 10,000, and I thought that was ridiculous. But to get up to 16,000, you can't even hardly breathe. Plus, it's always cold up there all year long.
With 30 seconds remaining in round one, Juan Manuel Marquez got up at the count of 6 from his third knockdown at the hands of Manny Pacquiao, and at that moment, it did not look as though he would make it out of the round. Now we're into round 5, and Marquez is feeling his way back into the fight. Pacquiao's initial burst of fury has now been quenched. Marquez hunting and pecking through a counter-punching exercise. Stuns Pacquiao momentarily there. Body shot by Marquez. Pacquiao says, I'll try one myself. The blood, which was a gusher in round 2, has now been reduced to a trickle just from the left nostril of Marquez.
And that's one of the hardest things it is to stop a bleeding nose. It's worse than a cut.
Pacquiao unmarked. Catches Marquez with the right hook. Hard right hand by Marquez. Follows up with another. Pacquiao says, I'm fine. Holds his hands in the air. Low blow by Marquez. He got away with it. Pacquiao comes back with 2 big left hands. Right on the button. So just as Marquez decided to get offensive, Pacquiao was able to come back with that left hand. And they're trading shots again. Marquez backing off as if to say maybe it's not such a good idea to trade.
No, but you know, Pacquiao still is such a big puncher and got so much spirit about him. The stage right up, Marquez is one who's controlling the fight, though.
He's stronger now.
He seems to be very comfortable with the way that the fight is going, and he's ended up getting his rhythm now.
And we're wondering if there might be a little cut over Manny Pacquiao's right eye. There is. In the eyelid.
Marquez has more things that he can do. Pretty much Pacquiao shooting for that straight left.
Marquez's right hand is finding the target over and over and over. He won the round big, and he's got Pacquiao bleeding from his eye.
He won the round, but now he's got his confidence up, and the crowd is up now. It's a Mexican crowd now.
Relax. Okay. Nice to go, Manny. Relax. Okay, Manny, deep breath. Put your head back, Manny. Put your head back. That's it. Okay, Manny, hold on. Manny, put your head back. Manny, now here. The combinations and head movement, you gotta get back to that, you hear me? Alright? Don't let the guy lead you, now here. Let's use the head movement now. Alright, you're sitting right in front of him. More head movement, you hear me? Right hand uppercut hook from Marquez, who is back in the fight.
And Larry, I can assure you, he's swallowed a lot of blood inside, too.
Pacquiao looks to the heavens and crosses himself as he comes out for round 6. Marquez landed 14 out of 29 power shots in the 5th round. He is fighting his way back into it on the scorecards.
His punches are clean precision punches, the kind that really creates excitement with the judges and the crowd, because he always catches Pacquiao with his head straight up.
In addition to being a great trainer, Nacho Beristain is an outstanding cutman, and he has stopped the bleeding in Marquez's nose. Now, cutman Lenny DeJesus will try in Pacquiao's corner to keep his fighter from suffering any more damage to the right eye. Good body shot by Marquez. Pacquiao comes back reaching with a body shot of his own. When he reaches with his hands like that, he opens himself up to Marquez's right hand counter.
Pacquiao, when he attacks with such a big lunge and a big step that it's great if he lands a shot. He's going to have a lot of power, and if he doesn't, he's always off balance, and you can take advantage of him.
That's why some people thought Marquez could win the fight.
because his head beats up and he's off balance. That was the same punch that Pacquiao was landing early in the first round, but now Marquez is watching. His whole focus is strictly on Pacquiao's left hand. That's all. No jabs, no nothing, just a straight left hand. See that? He's getting away from it every time, and Pacquiao's having problems now finding another way to be effective.
Blood coming from Marquez's nose again after Pacquiao landed a left. Exhausting fight. Both fighters fighting at a fast pace. Marquez hits Pacquiao right on the hip, and he doesn't worry about it, keeps coming after it.
Regardless of what's the final outcome of this fight, Marquez has gained the respect of a lot of people because of the fact he's come back from one of the most brutal first-round pounders that I've ever saw a fighter take.
Well, we told you it'd be a candidate for Fight of the Year. It's already clearly that. It's the crowd of the year in boxing. I don't know when I've heard a crowd this wildly excited about a fight.
But once again, all Pacquiao was trying to land at that straight left hand.
And it could be the comeback of a lifetime for Juan Marquez. You take too much of a chance. You throw in the top first. Don't go to the body first, because that's your risk. You win in 5 rounds. After you lost the first round, you won all from then on.
Manny.
Not too long, not too far. He can counter.
Use a double jab and straight left hand behind him. Back this guy up. You don't let this guy take control of the fight. You hear me? Huh? Okay. Big right hand from Marquez. Wings it over the defense of Pacquiao, which pleases his spouse.